Financial Survival Network, helping you survive and thrive in the new economy. Go to CarrieLutz.com and sign up for 30 free micro trainings on financial survival.
$14.90 WGCH. This is Carrie Lutz. You're listening to the Financial Survival Network. It's time for another Triple Lutz report. Before we get started, just want to thank you again. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. We are getting so many downloads, so many views. It's really gratifying to know that you're out there watching and listening. It means the world to me. And my purpose, my sole purpose, is to keep you informed, to let you know what's going on, to help you craft your plan so that if it all hits the fan, you're ready to act and you're going to be ahead of most of the crowd. So to keep up with the latest news, and we're doing unbelievable things on the blog, financialsurvivalnetwork.com, financialsurvivalnetwork.com. Go there, posting anywhere from 30 to 100 articles per day. And it's everything. What governments are doing, what banks are doing, what central banks are doing, what corporations are doing, and what you're doing to get through this economic crisis. Because you need to get through it. If the banks make it or don't make it, nobody really cares. But if you make it or don't make it, it's your family that cares. It's your family that's going to pay the price, and you. So I'm praying for you. I'm hoping for you. And I'm not saying this in a religious way. So any of you atheists out there, please don't be upset with me. But I'm hoping that your plans will help you get through this. And I'm hoping that mine do as well. I think we all need to be in each other's prayers or hopes or dreams. And this segment, this show, is dedicated to the Uber nannies. And you know who they are. Top of the list is the guy who we all love to hate. And you know who that is. That's Nanny Michael Bloomberg, mayor of New York City. A despicable statist, control freak. I mean, obviously, he must have had a difficult toilet training. That's the only thing that explains his hate, his obsessive compulsive disorder when it comes to things that people like to do, like eat foods that he thinks are unhealthy, like smoke a cigar once in a while, like smoke cigarettes, right? I'm not proposing, I'm not supporting you to go out and smoke tobacco. I like a cigar every couple of months. But you know what? I'm supporting your freedom to go do it if that's what you want to do. Why shouldn't you be able to smoke a cigar? So this guy, this control freak, and basically he's just kind of very neurotic. He's got a plan. He wants building owners to spy on their tenants, to establish smoking and non-smoking areas. Oh, I don't think you're allowed to smoke in elevators in public or private buildings. And he basically wants to map smokers in buildings living in New York City. Where does this guy get off? Who said that he was elected mayor to choose your vices and to choose your habits and to prevent you from engaging in otherwise lawful behavior? This is a complete outrage, and it's just so typical of Nanny Bloomberg, whether it comes to you smoking tobacco, smoking a cigarette. I mean, next thing this guy is going to be cracking down on jaywalking in Manhattan. Anything is possible when it comes to Nanny Bloomberg. Take my word for it. As a New Yorker, I'm in the city all the time, and this guy is just out there in your face trying to stop you from having a good time or engaging in behavior that you want to engage in. And then we got this guy, Secretary of Transportation, Ray LaHood. And he's expanding the list of potential distractions. And in a fit of self-righteousness, LaHood, during a speech this week, claimed that he hasn't used a cell phone while driving in over 3 years. Well, obviously, the guy is a cabinet secretary. He's got chauffeured-driven limousines. He never drives himself. So now it's going to be putting on your makeup, eating food. The guy is out of control. He wants more tickets given out for distracted driving, using your GPS, talking to passengers, tons of things. It is absurd. And then if you caught that movie a number of years ago, and they did a remake last year, Footloose, with Kevin Bacon, which was the 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon game. Now we have the 6 Degrees of Statism. And in Western Florida, they're trying to ban nightclubs and dance halls and skating rinks. These people, these liberals, these statists just want to take the fun out of your life. That's their purpose. They want you as miserable as they are, and they won't be happy until you are. And just a couple of others. Of course, environmentalists are always trying to ban something. And if they can ban something related to guns and America's love of guns and respect for firearms, then it's a home run. It's a grand slam. They're trying to ban in 35 states ammunition with lead in it for hunting because it's going to pollute the forest. And this is absurd. We know this is a fraud. They simply want to ban different types of ammunition and get in the face of hunters and target shooters. That's what they're about. And finally, in the city of Ashland, Oregon, they're proposing to ban people from feeding deer. Now, understand what's happened with deer. The deer population has gone out of control because of unreasonable hunting restrictions. As a result, people are running into them all over the place, right and left, constantly. And then you have people who feel bad for the starving deer and they want to feed them. So basically, they don't want them killed. They want the deer starved. This is the way statists, liberals, and people who want to restrict your freedom think, in inconsistent ways, in intrusive, overly intrusive ways. They want the state to run your life. They want you to do what they say and not what they do. That's what liberalism, that's what statism is all about. This is Kerry Lutz, been another Triple Lutz Report, signing off.